Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're James with Games. Happy Monday, folks. Happy Victoria Day if you celebrate. I am celebrating in the sense of not going to work, but they wouldn't let me go to work even if I wanted to, so. No real Victoria Day traditions going on. So I decided, maybe I can fit in a little stream, do something. And I settled on, rather than coming up with a new idea, just doing more Lolo. I finished Adventures of Lolo 3 after about a year of playing it, a year and a half playing it off and on here on this channel. And really most of my life playing it off and on. David, welcome. And finishing that was kind of bittersweet for me because now it's over. Except, not only does the Eggerland series both precede the Adventures of Lolo games and carry on for 1.5 entries after it, which I'm trying to get working. Those are Windows 98 games. So there's a little bit of work involved in getting those to work. However, there's also just Lolo and Lolo 2 on Famicom, which correspond to our Lolo 2 and Lolo 3, with the important distinction that they have different puzzles. I've never played these ones before. Right now, I am dealing with a small... I'm doing something now because I did not think to do it before we started, and I may not think to do it before I start again. On the starting screen, I had the wrong box art. I still had Lolo 3 up. So I'm just downloading the Famicom Adventures of Lolo box art. And then if I take an intermission or anything. Oh geez. I had even downloaded it already. I had it already. All I had to do was change the file. Okay. Well, I'll do that next time that that an appropriate screen is up. And I don't think we need any more ado than that. So let's play Adventures of Lolo 2 for the Famicom. Actually, I'm going to think ahead here and turn my headphones down because they were turned up to a playing a tabletop RPG with friends over Discord yesterday level of volume, which is not at all the volume that I want them at when I start up Lolo/Lolo 2, which begins with a sound. Ah, yes. I have... I mean, it's McDonald's because Danielle had promised her grandmother that she would pick her up some McDonald's breakfast and take it over. So I went along, had a McDonald's breakfast, which is entirely okay. Just egg, slice of American cheese. But they have this French vanilla cold brew, and it's not bad. If I made some cold brew in my own home and then put some French vanilla cream in it, it would taste much better than this. I think. It would at least have I think it would have a fuller texture, mouthfeel, something to it. Well, it's definitely egg. I mean, I can't say definitely. Never worked in McDonald's. And for that matter, I did work in an A&W as my first job, but that was over 2 decades ago now. But as I recall, they were real eggs. Absolutely, David. I mean, honestly, I'll probably, when I'm done here, I'll probably make a pot of hot coffee, a French press of hot coffee for me and Danielle, and it'll be delicious, and I'm looking forward to that. And once it gets a little warmer, I'm going to actually do a little cold brewing of my own. But until then, this coffee-esque drink is getting the job done. It's pretty tasty. Okay. So, unlike Lolo 2 and Lolo 3 and Lolo 1, all of which, two of which I did play on the FCUX emulator, but that I always clarified, I do legitimately own these games. I don't legitimately own the Famicom versions of these games, but my conscience feels pretty clear because I would buy them in a second if they were made available. There is no extent to which I would not use my own money to support the creation of more Lolo. So here we go. Adventures of Lolo, Japan. The Famicom version by HAL Laboratories. Just taking a look here. How's that for... Let me know if those levels are bad. I mean, there's no more dramatic sounds unless I get Medusa'd unexpectedly. And I'll make most of the dramatic sound if that happens. There is also, of course, the music, which I understand if people over time start to find irritating. But not me. Okay, so one thing we can say about the Famicom Lolo 2 is it goes harder right from the start. Like, puzzle 1 is a real puzzle. Cool. Okay, so I get 2 shots from that. Nothing here but snakies and framers. It's a real puzzle. I'm not super intimidated by it. I think I'll be okay. But obviously, I can't push this up because I'm eventually going to get past these guys. So I got to go this way. 1 shot to get past here. 1 shot to get through here. Might as well do that. And it even with the 2 right there at the bottom, you gotta shoot the right snaky. If I had done this one, I'd be stuck already. I'm not playing around. Okay. Then... I think I see what's going on here. Let me just think this through. I would love to get it right on the first try on the first puzzle. I need to get down here, which means I need to push this to the right. So I think I want to go 2 over with this, and then up. Grab these, push this over, grab this. Somewhere in there I'll get 2 shots. Zap zap. We're done. What if there's no shots? Okay, good. I mean, it would be impossible, right? That's why I was concerned. If there are no shots, it's literally impossible already. Alright, puzzle 2. Yeah. This is a Lolo game. Made for people with prior Eggerland experience. This is not introducing Western players to the concept of pushing boxes around. Okay. Well, these are just dead framers. I can't move them to do anything. I might as well, just to make myself feel more confident, squeeze them in like that. These Medusas also need to be blocked on the top. Hey, British! I had forgotten it was a holiday until very shortly before I went to teach my class on Friday. And I'm glad I was reminded, because I would have otherwise gone in and been like, so on Monday we'll do this and this and this, instead of saying, don't come to school on Monday. Okay. So, there's a single stone at play here, or a hammer at play here, which obviously I need to get into this area up here. Okay. This Medusa needs to be blocked twice, and then these ones each once. There are 3 emerald framers, so obviously... wait, no. Never mind. This one only needs to be blocked once. Okay. Yeah, this is nothing. So the only thing with the leapers is just to avoid having them mess up your path to the exit and to those last 2 framers. And that won't be too hard, because I'll just bait them out into the larger area and let them get put to sleep. For anyone who's not familiar with Lolo, I'll just clarify that, yeah, the way the leapers work is they're active now, the little green dudes at the top. But the moment that Lolo makes contact with them, they fall asleep, and then they're functionally just rocks. They can't be moved in any way. Can't be put inside of eggs or anything else. Yeah, like right from the start, even just like, this isn't hard, but even just the act of pushing the framers into position, like, they made it so that you could screw that up. Okay. So, smash this, run over here, put him to sleep right there. He can go to sleep right there. You come all the way to here. You go to there. Boom. We've got run of the place now. 2 down. While it's trickier puzzle design than the American versions, it's not trickier puzzle design than the final areas of the Western version, so I'm going to progress much more quickly. At least for a little bit here. Dawn Medusa in stage 3. Okay, let's take a look. This Medusa needs to be blocked twice. Here and here. This Medusa needs to be blocked once. She's already blocked. I just gotta be very careful not to push that for any reason. Dawn Medusa needs to be penned over here, I think. I don't think this is gonna be too hard. Let's just start pushing blocks and we'll find out what happens. I think I'm okay so far. No, I'm dead. The problem is that I killed this framer. I need all the framers. We have limited lives, but unless I'm going to assume that engine-wise, like programming-wise, this is the same game as the American version. And the continues are a weird thing, where if you're just continuing, like during the same session, you start from the same puzzle you were on. It seems like lives are pointless. It's only for passwords. You only get a password every 5 stages, like when you go up the floor. Okay, so what I want to do is put this to like here, because if I need them all, I'm gonna need to use this one to trap Dawn Medusa here, which means this one I need to eventually get to here. No. Mayhaps this is trickier than it seems. Seemed. I already know it's trickier than it seems. Okay. Let's see. What I need still is... Was I not actually stuck last time? Did I give up too soon? Hold on. I need 2 framers for Dawn Medusa here. 1, 2. And then I need 1, 2. And I need this one up here. Okay, no. I was stuck last time. But how exactly am I going to do this? that to there for now. Not sure that makes any sense that I did that. But taking care of what I know I can do right now. Being careful not to get Don Medusa'd. Okay. Now just think, man. Yeah, there you are. That's exactly it. I saw some social media memes today of I can't even remember the meme format, but one of the various memes of an image representing not being happy and then the same a version of that image representing being happy. I was like, Americans realizing it's Monday and Canadians realizing it's Monday. Yeah, we take a day to commemorate the legacy of the British Empire for whatever reason. Okay. So I only need 1, 2, 3 blocks. Yeah, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Was I not stuck I'm never gonna figure out if I was stuck last time. Stop thinking about that. But yeah, if I just... What am I missing? If anything here. I don't think I'm missing anything. Is it just gonna work? Is it going to work? Yeah. This has worked. I've done it. Yes? Yes. Great. Yeah. American work culture, or maybe not even like work culture, but just like a lot of it is, I think, is almost about just the structure of the economy and like worker power and stuff. They don't do much in terms of like paid time off. Okay. I think this is pretty easy. But is it? Well, this part's clear enough. Or it seems so. I don't know. I think this is one of those ones where if there are problems afoot, I'm not gonna see them until... Okay, so the question is just the getting through this pair of these. And I think it is actually still pretty simple. Yeah. Once again, like, I believe the American Lolo 2 has a much simpler introduce you to the 3 framers lined up like that and what you can do to get past them. But this is still pretty simple. But it's already an extension of the basic idea. As early as puzzle number 3. 3? 4? 4. Closing in on a staircase. Ooh. This seems... Okay, we are getting shots. But what's the... Okay. The trick is, of course... to be all about how I use the shots. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leapers. Dare I assume 2 more shots? I'm going to dive in on the hopes. Yep, 2 more shots, but I shot it wrong. But okay. It's a keep on moving while pushing the leapers into the water. I believe, is the whole thing here. Arg! Well, that is what it is. You just gotta do it right. That's the only part I'm missing. Doing it right. It's also funny when you think about it, British, because if you just did like intra-European comparisons, probably the cliche is all the Germans having the, you know, living to work and such. But it's all about context. Because then you look at America and it's like, well, nobody gets sick time. And there's certainly no union representative on the corporate board. Okay. Floor 2. We're making some... I might as well throw it out a save state. Okay. Floor 2. We have a Medusa who shall need to be blocked once. Only once more. Gotta block her here. Also, first 2 moves are pretty prescribed. There are 2 framers that I can just pick up right away. And so I do so. I have the hammer now, and I've got 2 shots. I can block this Medusa just with this Snaky. Can it be all so simple? Let's start with the assumption that it's as easy as it seems, or straightforward as it seems. It can pull the rug on me later. Now, the big challenge of this puzzle, I can tell, is ultimately going to be getting to the treasure, because we have 3 goals. If you're not familiar, goals are sleeping until Lolo collects the final heart framer, and then they awaken. When they awaken, if Lolo goes into their path, they will spit a flame at him. The flame is not an instant kill, it actually has to travel across the screen, so you've got a little bit of leeway to race by, but it will kill you. So probably, unless I'm going to get a lot more shots, I don't want to get one of these last. Unless I can come around, which I guess I can. But the hammer... Oh yeah, and I can just... Alright. This one might be visually more intimidating than it is in practice. Because the hammer seems to serve a fairly clear purpose of getting me over here. And then I collect the rest of the hearts. And then it's just getting on to... Yeah. You just have to... You gotta, grit your teeth and stare down the flame. And then you're moving on. Okay. Even just visually, it's interesting to see, like, layouts that look different from anything you saw when you played this game before. Okay. We have 4 Medusas. Each of them comes pre-blocked on one side. And then there's a bunch of goals, which suggests to me, I think the main thing about the goals is that this one and this one cannot be the last ones I get. Because I don't see any way to get from here around here before this guy gets me, and I certainly can't step in front of this guy. So I'm getting one of these heart framers last. think my main thing is to block all the Medusas. Let's see. There are 5 emerald framers I can move around. So it's important to block the Medusas in the right spots. Let's experiment while thinking about what we're doing. There's one move. The grass here is just pure aesthetics. What grass does is enemies that move can't go on the grass. So your skulls, your almas, your leapers, your Dawn Medusas, I guess. So there's nothing in this level that moves. It's meaningless. I guess I'll do this. No. Nope. I already broke it. I can't get anywhere from here now. But now I've learned something. Since I'm going to need to block this Medusa on this side and this Medusa on this side to move up, I think that's what I need to do. So I need to do something like this. I'm not going to take the heart framer, the heart framer, because I know I definitely want to get one of the inside ones last. So if I can put off taking it, I shall. Should not have gone in this direction with this, but I can salvage it without even restarting. But this one needs to go the other way. And then, from here, like that, because now this one is safe when I can eventually get to it. I think I'll want to bring one down and block this guy to get over here, or this gal, this lady. And then, I think I want to go above this Medusa to get this one, because I will not have enough framers. Yeah. I think I know what I'm doing. Let's find out. Okay. Having done all that, what do I then need this last one for? Oh, I need it actually on the opposite side. So I guess the grass can also be like it's like a visual trick to try to make you not think about the fact that you can put, oh, there's something there. Well, it's just the grass. You can actually push the framer on the grass. Getting a message. Just gonna see if it's anything important. It is not urgent. Okay. Okay. I think I'm safe. I know that I'm at an enormous risk of giving myself a brutal jump scare with so many potential uncovered Medusa spots. But I believe I've set this up right. Yep. Excellent. Another one in the books. Cannot go down at the start on account of Medusa. We've got a veritable army of leapers here, which makes me very confident, in fact, looking over here, that part of this puzzle is going to be the respawn gimmick. The respawn gimmick is that normally, if you shoot an enemy once to put in an egg and shoot it again to blast it off the screen, it respawns in its original location after a few seconds. If you cover that location with an object, normally the enemy just ceases to exist. You hear a bonk sound as the enemy, is cancelled. Alternately though, some enemies will teleport to a new spot. And generally when you see a spot that you look at it and you think, I can't put anything there, so how am I ever going to get to here? Well, the answer is the teleport gimmick. Okay. And there's a hammer. Not sure what the hammer will be for. I don't know. However, there's 3 available framers here, which did not earn me the hammer. But they got me 4 shots, which is at least enough to, assuming I'm right, that I want to respawn a leaper here and a leaper here. That's enough shots to blast these dudes. I'm thinking I'm going to want to let this one out for some reason, but I can't think of what that reason would be. Otherwise, looking at the situation here, obviously I have 2 Medusas that I would like to block on the left. And we have the technology, we can do that. And I'd like to block this Medusa, and I can bring a framer down pretty easily for that. Here's a tricky thing, though. If I do go down, I have to be very careful to... Okay, I think it's just a movement gimmick. Obviously, if I stand here to shoot the leapers, I'm screwed because I can't get out. You can't walk against the arrows. But if I come down this arrow over here onto this, tap left for just a half square, I can do the shot, but I haven't come off the arrow, so I can still go back. Okay. I think this might be another one that just seems more intimidating than it is. Let's find it. Okay, next heart that I pick up will grant me... Whoa, there's crazy slowdown all of a sudden. The next one I pick up will grant me the hammer that I crave. So I guess it's just time to test this theory. Success with 1 and a second one. Ooh, oh yeah, and then the hammer is actually to smash the rock behind me so that I can get to the treasure. Wait for it. Confirmed. Okay, very good. Freaked me out a little when the leaper moved. But it worked out. Okay. Done and dusted. Nice. Another one down. Very good. I've earned some iced coffee. Stupinski, hail! Okay. Oh, not much. Just starting up the Famicom Adventures of Lolo. So this is Famicom Adventures of Lolo 1, which programming-wise corresponds to to North America's Adventures of Lolo 2, but with entirely different puzzles. exciting. Okay. What are we dealing with here? We are dealing with a bunch of skulls, who of course will wake up at such time as I collect the final framer, and then they will chase me down and kill me. And we have 2 Medusas. This Medusa is tricky. Well, not really. I don't actually want to go across these at all because I need to block her, at least at the top, but I can't come across the bottom anyway. So I could put framers in both of those. I'll need to block this Medusa here and here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks. I certainly have the requisite number of blocks to do this. So, let's just start pushing blocks and find out how this thing falls apart. Okay. And I can't see any situation where I want to get the framers on the right side, far from the treasure, first. So I'll take them now. And then put this here. And then as far as okay, I need 2 more blocks. Because I get both of these Medusas blocked on the left, which is well within my capabilities. I think. What exists to make it difficult to stop the other Medusa? I guess the other thing I might want to do, because I have so many framers, is just build a vertical wall so that I'm not even racing the skulls when the time comes. Get that out of the way. I don't think it is going to be difficult to block that other Medusa on the left. So, let me come back over here, and I'm just going to stick this here to secure me from having to deal with skulls coming through the middle. This framer I'm bringing over to block Medusa on the left. Start moving that one down. But then I'll grab one more framer for complete skull protection. Very good. Okay, there's very little left to do here. I love it when a plan comes together. Look at those skulls. Terrifying but helpless. Yeah. Got my kinetic barrier. It's my psionicist abilities. Okay, it's a Rocky stage. Rocky's gimmick. He's a friendly guy. I'm not even sure he has any ill will to Lolo. Rather, Rocky walks around all happy. But when he gets a certain amount of proximity to Lolo, which I can't show you yet, he wants to run towards Lolo, or at least stop where he is. So, the big thing that Rocky can do to screw up your game is push you somewhere and then leave you stuck. There's a bridge at play here. I've got one bridge. So the trick is just to keep getting across to the other side, grabbing heart framers, and not getting pinned by Rockies. I guess the bridge is like a little life insurance. I can get stuck once, as long as I'm up against the river and not blocked on the other side by trees. So now it's just a matter of choosing the right time. And I think that's as soon as they're all walking up. Yep, okay. Nope, okay. Alright, so the top is the danger zone, because if they push you up there, you're stuck. We continue. Good, okay. It is the same as the American version. where Lolo continues just on the same puzzle he was on. No loss of progress. Okay, this one's already going better. You know, it was when I said that. This is more of an action one than a puzzle one. Not that you can't think out your actions strategically. Rocky means well. He's just friendly. Look at the smile on his face. It's not an evil smile. He's just coming to say hi. He's like, hi, Lolo. Bonk, 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 bonk. Lolo meets Pac-Man here. And that's sometimes true in those films. Not always. Oh, so close to the escape point where I could have bridged across. Okay. I'll get this. When we rewatched the Rocky movies, Danielle and I watched them last year. At least the first 4. And Rocky 3, still a very, very enjoyable movie. Yeah, greedy. It's impatient. Still a very enjoyable movie, but it hits way different how silly it is that the big secret that Apollo teaches Rocky to help him win his fight with Clubber Lang is just the idea that there's defense in boxing. Rocky, you can move your face out of the way of someone trying to punch you. You can actually raise your gloves, Rocky, if you hold them in front of your face and your opponent tries to punch you. It'll hurt your face less if the blow is absorbed by your hands. And they've both forgotten that lesson by Rocky 4. Where Apollo lets a dude punch him to death. No. I mean, it works great for him. And yet... Hey, got it by voices! Welcome! Yeah, here we are. Everything old is new again. It's the Famicom Lolo. So, it's the same underlying engine as our Lolo 2, this Lolo 1 that I'm playing, but all the puzzles are different. So it's like an entire extra game for me to play. And I'm doing so bad at this particular Rocky puzzle. This one's like less of a... There's a bit of a puzzle here and a like... Can you think about how Rocky behavior works enough to make wise choices to get all these hearts? But the real meat of what's going on here is just that you just gotta get the timings right and not get yourself stuck. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal that it's all separate puzzles. Like, I had heard that before in the past, and never... I kind of assumed that it would be like... You know, it's not the exact same set of puzzles, but it's, you know, a lot of the same puzzles. So far, it's just completely different. Yeah, absolutely. I often complain that there's no good... Oh, man. Okay, the problem is I'm doing the exact same thing every time right now. I often complain there's no reason they shouldn't still be putting out Lolo games. like Hal did the Box Boy series. We know that there's a market for mid-budget, eShop only, cute puzzle games with lovable mascots. And then, like, you know, Hal's just sitting right there and they own the Lolo stuff. Lolo Maker would be great. Baba Is You has a level maker. You can't tell me you can't get a level maker cooking for Lolo. I'm sure there's like a ROM hacking thing to make Lolo puzzles. I'm not ready for that rabbit hole yet. It's definitely an acquired taste. To me, like, I would say that Baba Is You is like one of the great achievements of the art form of video games. Like, I really love it. Because it, obviously, I don't know if I've heard the creator actually say, like, you know, I was inspired by Lolo. And maybe he wasn't. Maybe he's just played a lot of Sokoban or something. But the character being called Baba makes me think that there's some Lolo influence. That's probably true. Because the basic idea is that you're pushing blocks around, but there are no actual properties to any of the things on the screen, including whoever you control. It's just the rules are also written on the screen in little tiles that form simple phrases. And so the puzzling involves pushing blocks around and figuring out how to use the space. But it also involves figuring out how to modify the rules of the game as you're playing it. I was so close. I mean, not that close. I've been closer. But it's okay. Would it be smarter to make the bridge in advance? I haven't done the bridge. Like, the bridge is obviously there to be like your lifeline. And I haven't used it yet. Why did I do that? I knew that was going to happen. Stimpinski. You're a hero. Okay. Let me try it out. Not even quite sure what I'll do with the box yet, but it can't hurt. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is actually this is helpful. For sure. I just need to let the Rockies... Oh no. Well, I can probably work with that. No, I'm doomed. Okay. What if I go over, get a toe hold, get a little bit done, start feeling my oats, and then go back and get the block and proceed with confidence? Okay, This is the setup that I needed to have happen, and it's great. Starfield, wow. Has it gotten a lot? I mean, I don't know. I never played it, so it's not like I know that it was bad on release. But enjoy lurking. Glad to have you here. I am excited to. I should be able to attend some other people's streams and be a guest soon. Nearing the point where every weekday I don't feel the obligation to be doing stuff. Is that the latest one? Yeah, I heard bad things about those maps. Haha. Great stuff. Okay. Before I start thinking, pour myself some water. Thought fuel. Okay. Yeah, like for your precision aiming, that 60 frames thing is gonna make a difference. There's a lot of cases where it probably doesn't make much of a difference and people should chill. But I think that's a legit one. Okay. Okay. So, this Medusa needs to be blocked twice, which is gonna involve getting 2 of these framers out. So probably I wanna push this down. Yes, I pretty much have to. Okay, so there's getting through this mess of framers, getting all the hearts, and of course getting the treasure through this mess of goals. A lot depends on whether there are shots at play, so I should just start pushing things. I'm gonna start with this assumption. Then for this, though... Yeah, how do I get a second one out of here? I don't know. No, this is messed up. Not getting in there like that. Okay. So really, it's all about figuring out this mess of emerald framers in a productive way. And to start, does this have to be the first move, pushing this down? Because pushing this down won't do anything. Or open up any new possibilities. So if I do that, then I might as well take this out. Ooh. Another question is, how am I going to get it to here? Perhaps there's a respawning gull gimmick to be played with here. Because if I push it past this tree below, how do I ever get it to go up? And if I push it past above, how do I ever get it to go down? There's no hammer, so I'm not going to be taking out a rock. Excellent. So I finally started Dark Sun Shattered Lands on the weekend after a very anticlimactic final session of King's Quest Mask of Eternity. It was anticlimactic, but then it turned out to be very funny. When I was prepping the video to put it on YouTube, I discovered that in my second last session, which was, I went 5 hours and like 20 minutes because I really wanted to finish the game. And then I didn't because I got stuck on what turned out to be like the last puzzle of the game. And then when I started back up on Saturday, it took me like 3 minutes of structured searching to solve that puzzle. The puzzle was, there's a door that won't open. How do you open it? And the answer is, well, there's candle sconces lining the walls, and if you go around, you'll find one that isn't lit, and it's a switch. Opens the door. That's it. So I did that, took very little time, beat the game. Okay, weird, kind of wish this had taken place during the long session. Just a weird little capstone, end point, exclamation point at the end. Anyway, and then I'm editing the video to put it up. And when I'm looking at the video, and I'm looking at when I started, I can see my save game picture. Because when you save the game, pardon me, it also takes a little screenshot that you can see. And at the end of that 5 hour and 20 minute session where I gave up on figuring out how to open the door, when I saved and shut it down, the unlit candle was on screen. Very frustrating. But it's not that frustrating because it's funny enough, but certainly felt like a dummy. Okay. This is the part that I'm... Oh! What if I've been thinking about this all wrong? Alright, 4 shots. Because if I come in from this side, all of a sudden, it's just not so complicated. Well, I'm going to try here. Yeah, I think I see it. I'm going to assume this guy will respawn, gimmick style. But let's find out together. Come on, buddy. Haha. Okay. Then, what remains is to, get to the treasure, which I believe is going to involve taking this framer last and having this guy to my left blocked. And not having blocked my path to the treasure chest. So, take this one back in and put it down. And then... There might still be a little more to this. I need 2 framers out of here. Nah, I've killed too many of them. Wait, no, because I have 2 shots. What can I do with 2 shots now, though? What good are 2 more shots to me? So with the framer, I can do this. Wait, no, I can't. Perhaps that's it then. Will another Gaul respawn to right here? Even if it does, I'm actually still stuck because I can't block that Medusa. But it would be good information to have. No. Okay. Alright. So the tricky part now is just how... There's the one part about having another framer. And then there's how do you actually get the treasure? Well, let's poke around. Let's think about this. Okay. Do shots stop fire? And if so, is that a technique I can lean on here? I don't think so. I have a hard time envisioning any solution except somehow getting this blocked and then walking from here working. But there's also no way to get that blocked, which complicates that idea. Well, you definitely don't want to just mess it up right at the start. Okay. Sure do love pushing blocks around. Alright. So I'm actually, right now, I'm just looking at this and trying to think, how will I even get... Can I get 2 of these out of here? Or 3 even? Alright. Definitely need all the shots, I think, before you get the last one, so final heart to get is definitely one of these. And this one feels the most likely, except that I need to block this guy somehow. Can't push a framer across the thing. Can you push a... Pardon me, an egg? Okay. Stick with the assumption that this is the next move. For the time being. That gets that over there. I still don't see how to get anything more than 1 out of here. Is it that I only need 1 somehow? Okay. If only this was on the exact opposite side from where it is, but it's not. I want it to be one way, but it's the other way. There's 2 more shots, which seems like it's probably an invitation to temporarily egg 2 goals. Okay, what if... What if the one right below Lolo is the last one? This guy's in an egg. I still don't know what we do about this. Can you shoot the flame with an egg? Maybe. I suppose it's worth finding out. Even if it feels wildly unlikely. So, this guy gets egged. You can shoot the flame with an egg. Famicom Lolo relies on mechanics that never, even though like they're there, you can, obviously you must be able to shoot a flame with an egg in Nintendo Entertainment System Adventures of Lolo 2, but you never have to, and there's never any reason to. Cool. What do we have here? 3 bridges. So, a bridge is a permanent conveyance when you build it on water. But if you build it on lava, it's temporary. It's more permanent than if you were to do that, you know, here, in the real world. You can't even get that bridge over the lava before it catches on fire. Here it'll last a little, like a few seconds. So obviously there's going to be some back and forth involved here. If there's only 3 bridges, could mean 3 separate trips that are all very short and they come back across, or it could mean 1 fast trip that's across and back, and 2 trips that you can lose the bridge during. Okay, this Medusa will have to be blocked twice. This Medusa will have to be blocked twice, because she can stop me from getting this. And Dawn Medusa needs to be trapped. Hopefully, if he's vertical, at least that part seems straightforward enough. Get a framer over, push it down, block them both by putting a framer here. There's 2 framers and 1 snaky. Be a vertical dude, come on. Yep, okay. So we got that going for us. Let's take what we can take and see what opens up. Okay, we can get the bridge pretty quickly. So I do think the very first bridge move is to put a framer right across here and down. So I'm gonna grab the heart that I want out of the way first. Oh, right. It's a little trickier. The timing makes it a bit trickier because I need to put the bridge up before I get the framer fully in position, but then I need to get it across and get it back before it dissolves or collapses. Burns up, or whatever you want to say. So push that down to there. Push this to here. This rock gives me a little security. Okay. So the question is, can I get all this done in 1 bridge's life? And we might as well find that out. No. No, that's not gonna happen. Unless maybe I could do it across this bridge. I could also just try, grab all the ones that are available to me and see if I have 2 bridges after that. Might as well. They're not. Oh, but they will be if I get 1 more. Great, I guess. Except that I can't get 1 more until I've gone across. Okay. Let's try something. Why did I do that? It's a fair question. I can't recall. I can't recall why I did that. Perhaps it'll become clearer if I just keep moving. Oh, I see. I'm thinking... And I can't. I was thinking, can I do the same framer with 1 bridge gimmick here? No. No, you cannot. Because you can't push it over and then immediately get above it if it's here. So... if it's gonna be a 1 bridge deal... gotta go for it with gusto, I suppose. Don't have any shots yet. Or do I... Yeah, perhaps what the idea is first, just get the framer to here. Go up and grab this heart, come back across, and get a 2nd bridge. With the 2nd bridge, get it in position and come across. And then a 3rd bridge will be all about going across here to block this Medusa. Oh, but then you'd have to grab that. No. It's too much. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Well, you can't... your thumbs can't slip, that's for sure. The whole thing breaks down if your stupid thumbs slip. Really need to invest in like a good gamepad. That's what I'm trying to say here. I should have got all those classic the USB NES and Super NES controllers Nintendo was selling. You could probably gimmick those to work with your computer. It's just a way better D-pad than this Logitech garbage I'm using. Fair to Logitech, of course. They never claimed that the cheapest model of gamepad that they sell was anything but the budget model. Okay. So I want to do this while he's above me, I think. There it is. Just need to be flawless. Ah, man. I gotta look into this. Do they still make them? I can look into that on my own. Alright, now... I'll figure it out. That's well within my wheelhouse of information I can acquire. Alright. So the remaining trick is that actually there's 4 things I need to block, which means this Snakey is gonna have to do double duty. He's gonna have to block the Medusa once over here and go over here, which means I need shots. They gotta give me some shots, come on. There's 2. That'll help. Every little bit helps. But then a lot depends on where the other shots are. It's actually quite clearly easiest. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Well, I gotta get paid first. Isn't it so when you buy the furniture with the deal and they're like, no payments for 12 months. It's like, oh, sweet. Free nightstands. And then all of a sudden it's 12 months later. And you haven't been thinking about it. And then it's like, all right. I have an unexpected $900 expense. Okay. So now we're gonna take this thing across, get it in position, and then get all of the heart framers over there and come back. And then we'll do the rest with the snaky. There have got to be 2 more shots. Let's go. Excellent. Alright. Now it's just a matter of not having thumb slips. I'll do the upper heart first, mentally committing. I'm ready, go. Got it. Don't casually step above the Medusa. Success. It was touch and go for a moment there. And I only need 1 shot, of course. Boom. Done and dusted. Okay. How am I doing? Oh, I got time. I got time. Alright. So, we have a Rocky. That's unfortunate. Again, like, Rocky is probably the Lolo enemy that you'd most want to hang out with. Except that he's always getting, he's like cornering you at parties, getting right up in your personal space. But he's a nice guy. When everyone is complaining about Rocky, they're always going, nice guy, nice guy. Don't get me wrong. Rocky's a nice guy. Alright, this Dom Medusa I feel is going to be a horizontal boy. But wouldn't it be lovely if he was just barely more than a Medusa? This Medusa, of course, needs to be blocked once, and already is. That's odd. So the big thing, I guess, is stopping Dom Medusa. If he is horizontal, he needs to be blocked twice. But we have the tools, if Rocky's part of it. And then the big remaining thing is just getting these, which is just a matter of doing the sides down, middle goes over gimmick. Let's try this out. Alright, that part's straightforward enough. This next part is not, though. We need shots to... I hope we get shots to deal with Rocky here. Uh-oh. Of course, Rocky is now just an issue. Hey, buddy. Okay. No shots from that one. Unfortunate. But I'll try the other one. No shots. Okay, so this is either a maneuver Rocky or get the framers in play. I can get the framers, at least one of the framers in play. 2 of them if need be. The only trick is getting them in play without getting Rockied. So just let him go about his business. Rocky, this is not a great time, pal. If there was a Lolo animated series, you could do a good episode about, like Lolo or Lala or some character hurts Rocky's feelings because, like, it's not that they don't like Rocky, it's just that Rocky, it wasn't a good time, and I was trying to do, like, I had to do this, whatever. And then, Rocky feels sad. And maybe Rocky learns a lesson about how just, like, sometimes people need space. But also we all learn the lesson that maybe sometimes it doesn't cost you so much to just show a little kindness to your friend. I'm the built-in audience of one for a Lolo show aimed at children. Oh, hey Rocky, sweet. He's penned. Just gotta not get myself stabbed, and we should be in pretty good shape here. And then just don't do anything stupid. And I didn't. Excellent. I think that was the 4th room on level 4? No, that was 3rd. This must be 4th. If it was the 5th, there'd be no door, because the stairs would be up here. Thank you, Guided by Voices. Sometimes I feel like people don't appreciate how much work goes into not just randomly doing fucking stupid things. Okay. So, this is a navigation puzzle. Mostly. 3 bridges. And how many areas? 3 bridges, but 4 little areas that all need to be accessed. That's tricky. And how? Okay, this might be calling on mechanics I do not yet know of. Because if there's only 3 bridges, I don't see how I could ever get all of these in time. Because, like, I can't even do a single use of a bridge to clear out one of these areas. Is there a trick where if Leaper is asleep on a bridge, if an enemy's asleep on a bridge when it collapses, is there a whole mechanic where that causes them to erase the lava? Let's find it. No. No, there's not. That's not the answer. Nice thought. Okay. Am I underestimating how fast I can run? I think so. I think that was possible. Maybe? Try it a couple times. Okay, so this is a reflex test. Maybe even not that hard of a reflex test? Okay. This might be the hardest part. I gotta think a little about what Rocky's gonna do here. This seems dicey. Is there somewhere I could put the bridge that is going to trick Rocky into being helpful? No. Ah! And then I burned Lolo instead of just having him give up. I'm sorry, Lolo. Okay. But there's an easy part to this, I think. Will those 4 be enough to activate the next bridge? At the very least, I can practice here. Yeah, not enough for another bridge, but totally doable. Okay, so this isn't even a puzzle. Leaper. Must you? There. We got Leaper to go to sleep in the most convenient possible spot. So I did this, and then what did I do? I must have done this. Nope, that wasn't what I did. Oh well. It's gonna work out. Oh, I did... what did I do? I think I did this. Oh, yeah. Except without the Rocky thing. And again, Rocky didn't mean to push Lolo into lava and burn him alive. That was an honest mistake. The frustrating part here is that the fact that it worked the first time and then not the other times means that it actually comes down to starting your trip when Rocky's like in the right position. There's a lot to think about. Okay. There. Ta-da. Well, here's an intimidating looking stage. We have 3 Dawn Medusas, 1 Medusa, and just an awful lot of skulls. No powers. Okay. So, one thing's for sure. Unless this is a horizontal Dawn Medusa, which it could be, but if it isn't, then the only way to get to the treasure is to step to here, and then to here, which would make me think like maybe I want to get this one last. I certainly don't want to get one of these last. I'm gonna start on the assumption that one of these 2 is my last one. Okay, this Medusa needs to be blocked twice. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emerald framers, although one of them is locked behind a skull right now. Okay. Fortunately, that wasn't as a traumatic experience as it could have been for me because I happened to notice what I had done. This guy being horizontal means that he's going to come kill Lolo right at the start. You do not start in a place of safety in this stage. Easy enough to deal with. Okay, so they're all horizontal boys. That's not great. So... I guess here's the thing I can do. I think. Yep. I can go get that one in the top left. That's how I'll start. 2 shots. I was hoping for shots. And get this one. Just psyching myself up. There we go. Okay. But already, we're playing the game now. I get this out of the way. See, the other thing that could be the answer to getting the treasure in the end could be taking out both of these skulls with being ready with a framer to trap Don Medusa in the corner, and then you just walk over here and up to there. I don't know. Well, for now, I don't know how many shots I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm trying to optimize for. So let me just do some things and let's find out what happens when I do them. Do I get more shots? No. I'll leave that skull there. That doesn't feel like the right move, but... You know what feels like a good move, though? This. Neutralizing that Don Medusa is good. Although... this framer is a dead framer unless I am able to get top left Don Medusa into the corner. Okay. Well. Oh, and obviously I have to do something about bottom Don Medusa. Okay. This might be... I don't know. I can't tell what the wrinkle is going to be. Although it could have a lot to do with where the shots are. Okay, there's 2 shots. So... before I start to scheme... let me take... I don't think I can leave this one for last, with what I'm thinking right now. At least, you know, maybe in the actual solution you can leave it for last, but I need to loosen this guy. Oh wait, no, I can loosen him up in this direction, and then just move the framer down. That's not so difficult. Yeah. So, I guess one tricky part is if I want to go up here and over here and over here, well, these skulls come at me. What exactly is my plan there? I don't know. Okay. I think action is called for. One, two, step over, push down. Do I get any more shots out of these? I do. And with 2 shots, I think I can just solve my skull problem, maybe? With 4 shots, I feel very confident I can solve the skull problem. Hold on now. Because if I just put these two in eggs... Oh, you know what? Okay, let's try this. If I have 4 shots... Gotta deal with the terrifying sight of a Dom Medusa in lively, full action, but he destroys the skull for me. Wait! No, I can't get over there and get those skulls. Okay. So I do need to get Dom Medusa into the corner. Maybe? Hold on. I don't think I can do this, but... No. Okay. It's not so bad, I don't think. I think what it comes down to is I do want to come to the treasure from this side. Do I grab this last? Or does this have shot? This had shots? No, it didn't. If I got this last and these guys didn't exist, and these guys were blocked because I put this framer right here, then I think I would have the leverage to run up and go if I had this Dom Medusa blocked properly. So let's test this. Let's try the theory. See if I can put the pieces in place. Okay. And the fact that that one has shots also supports the idea that it's not the last one to get. Okay. Okay. Then... what remains? If I have 3 framers left. The problem with trapping this Dom Medusa in the corner and thinking of this as the last framer to get is that then I need another block. Will I be able to push a skull into place? I don't know. Well, maybe it's just the one below this one that I get last. No, that creates the same problem. Let's test the theory of trapping Dom Medusa in the top left corner. I need to get more shots before I try that, though. So I might as well grab all this stuff. Six shots. Okay, I have a lot of shots. Shot poverty is not an issue here. In fact, I don't know. Okay. Okay. One down. Trapped. Okay. With what remains, I do not think I can do it. But what if the bottom one had been the last one I was getting? Is there a workable theory there? Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm okay, aren't I? Am I? No. No. That's moving in the right direction. Perhaps I can get one of the bottom ones and still outrun all the skulls. Get a bottom one last. Get this one last and make a beeline. Let's test it out. The biggest risk as I get closer to, like, I'm into end game or end of puzzle thinking and like trying to line it all up right. The biggest risk is complacency and then just walking in front of a Medusa or something and screaming like a child. Yeah, take care of the free moving Dawn Medusa for your own sanity. Is there anything to be done with grabbing this skull and moving it left? I think there is. Make a shot work overtime for me. Hold on. No. No. If I try to shoot this skull from the right and push it all the way to the left, I am just setting myself up for a screen. Okay. Very good, very good. Actually, why did I do that? I gotta be careful. Don't waste shots. Or don't mismanage the shots. Okay. Definitely that like that. Then I need one over down here to block Medusa. Alright, 6 shots from here to the end. I might wind up with a surplus here. Or maybe I'm just I'm missing something. It seems quite possible I'm missing something. If I have all 6 shots, and I need 1, 2, 3, I need all 6 of them. Then how am I going to get that last and not be immediately got by that skull? I don't see how. be something. Maybe I can do it. It might just be like a terrifying race. Okay. Top one's a little trickier, I think, to maneuver. So I'll get him in the corner first. Okay. Moment of truth is at hand. It's also obviously problematic that that skull there is not egged, but okay. I don't know. No, can't even outrun the one that's right there. Okay. Need to remind myself. Are there shots in this? No. Okay. That's the one I'm going to get last. Shortening my lifespan every time that happens. Okay. To the top left. Success. Let's immediately take care of moving Dawn Medusa. It always feels better when the Dawn Medusas are still. Is this one also a potential last heart? It's not the one I'm leaning towards right now, so I'll grab it. But it's a potential one because it doesn't have... Anyone that doesn't have shots could be the ideal last turn. Okay. Trap him. And all of his skulls. Okay. Taking stock. What remains? Okay. I think when I grab this last... I can't grab both of these last, though. I think this has shots. So I'm going to need to put something in position here. So I should put a framer here, I think, and a skull down here. It feels like the right move. Okay. If that's what I'm doing... I can bring this over now. Okay. There's something to think about right now. When all hell breaks loose. Okay. Trying to think if there's any... I think I just put this in position. Trying to think if there's a way I can use it to save myself some horrible stress while maneuvering Upper Dawn Medusa, but I'm not seeing how I can. Maybe I can. If I don't need shots, maybe there is no reason that I can't do that. I don't know. Well, that part's simple enough. I guess I might as well have slow walked the framer over there and destroyed this skull. Oh wait, no, I never had it quite in position. Although I could if I wanted to. Oh well. Okay. So. I have 6 shots now. Which means I guess I actually will be able to, if I want to, block Dawn Medusa from the bottom with an egged up skull before I... Okay, that's actually comforting. Just gonna go to here and push that halfway for full coverage. Okay. Right, and I have two shots to work with to maneuver this skull. I actually don't see how to use him to ease my burden here. No, just gotta do it. Okay. I think I've got it. That still exists, right? Yep. Okay, good. Just an emulation glitch. Okay. I think this works. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, go. No. I don't think I actually had as much comfort room as I thought I had. I think I absolutely needed to have used another shot to put that guy in an egg. Okay. Thank you, Ron Howard. It mostly worked, which is not nothing. But yes, I absolutely could have erased one of those skulls from existence, and I will this time. So... order of operations here. Yeah, here we go. I definitely want to erase that skull from existence when I maneuver Dawn Medusa here. tricky part of that is just that it's terrifying to do so. It's just a little bit trickier. There's more risk involved. But not an unlimited amount of risk. In fact, here. Put that where it's gonna go. I'll feel better if it's one down, just so it's touching the Dawn Medusa from above. And then I'll do it like this. Ta-da! Wait. No skull. Alright. Okay. Okay. A telephone call. Excuse me one moment, folks. I'll be right back with you. And we're back. Oh man. You buy one piece of furniture at Leon's like a decade ago. And they want to robocall you a few times a month. Does anybody buy that much furniture? I can't imagine. Okay. I don't want to put that halfway yet. Alright. It feels like it. It feels like it. I hesitate to throw around words like unlosable. But this feels pretty good. There are going to be skulls chasing me down. Because I pretty much need, like, I need this skull to be in an egg at emergence point. So I can't use this other shot to pre-egg a skull, and then it's just a race. A race that I won. Wait, you gotta do the synchronized winging. Okay. Okay. Throw down a save state. Thank you. Thank you, Guided by Voices. Oops. No. Not save state as. I don't need to name the file. Quick save. And here we go. Okay. What do we got here? Well, this guy's a horizontal boy. Because if he was vertical, this would be impossible. So, obviously, there's a little bit of stress infliction around the Dawn Medusa, because I'm gonna need to be grabbing framers and getting out of his way. Hey, Squeaky. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Apple? Nothing. Just came to say hi. Hey, sweetie. Wanna lay down somewhere? Wanna hang out with me? Come sit on the ottoman. Okay. Okay. So Dawn Medusa obviously, eventually, what I want to do is just, oh, no. I was going to say, what I want to do is get him in... Oh, yeah, I can... No, I can't. I was going to say, I want to get him between one of these sets of rocks and stop him with one framer, but that's impossible. Because to get either of the side framers, you will have had to put something in there to block him. I guess if you did it with a Snaky, depending on how many shots there are. But okay. There's one thing. Dawn Medusa needs to be blocked, which could involve 2 or 3 blocks, or could just involve 1. Both Medusas need to be blocked twice, so that's a need for 4 blocks. We have 5 Snakies, 2 Emerald Framers, 1 goal. The goal is aimed at the treasure chest, and I believe he's just close enough that Lolo can't outrun the fire. Maybe he can, though, if he enters from here. And then obviously there's water, so either Gull needs to be pushed out of the way, or Gull needs to be... or Lolo needs to cross on a Snaky. Okay, let's poke around. A lot might come down to where the shots are. There's 2. I can clear out the whole bottom row. Right away. And then I just gotta think, how do I want to approach this? I guess pushing 2 Snakies down is a pretty promising approach, maybe. If I can do this. Yep. Alright, let's try this. Let's try it. Oh, wait. I did not do this properly. I might still be able to salvage it. Whew. Boom. Okay. So... well, if there are... Is this just easy? I guess a lot depends on if there are 2 more shots. So if there's not, then there is still something afoot. But if there are 2 more shots somewhere, frustrating part here is that we can't check them all. So I'll do this. 2 shots? Brother, can you spare 2 shots? No. I can't remember if it'll show me. I know I'm getting Medusa, so I'm not gonna... to quote Mallow from Super Mario RPG, I'm not gonna cry. There are 2 shots there. Okay. So this is easy. Weird. Okay. Oh, wait. Finish off the bottom. Oh, no. Actually, the bottom is easy once I put the Snakies in place. As long as I don't foolishly go below instead of above. Kind of weird. Like, on the one hand, the puzzles, like, got tricky much faster in this than in American Lolo. And yet, sometimes, still, and I'm on the 4th floor now, there are puzzles that, like, you look at them, they look tricky, and then when you dig into them, they're quite simple. Alternately, this could just be a result of me getting progressively better at Lolo. Especially now that I'm applying my much more effective adult ADHD medicated advanced education, teaching logical problem solving to engineer's brain, to playing the games. Okay, obviously, there's nothing here but skulls, but also one hammer. And the whole question is just, which one do you grab last and how do you escape? I would love if it turned out, okay, is there any way, there is a way across the arrows and in, here, 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 which I think would mean you'd want to get this one last, maybe. Alternately, if there's shots that I can zap this guy away, get this, and I've got the hammer, that's easy. Ultimately, I need more information. Let's take action. Okay, I have 4 shots already. Assume I need 2 here. If there are 2 more, then this one is just already basically solved. If there aren't 2 more, it's trickier. Trickier, unless 2 more shots, but I would need to use the hammer already, and wouldn't be able to use it for a quick escape at the end. I'm trapped. Okay. Well, hold on. Now that I know there's a total of 6 shots, can I get one of these? If I get one of these ones last, what if I can just leave that one to be obtained last? Let's think. 1, 2, and grab it. Actually, I'll save that for the way back. Okay, I went through. I need 2 to get past this guy and get this. 2 to get past this guy. And I need to run back pretty quick. Okay, what if... Okay, 1, 2, grab that. 1, 2, grab all these. Grab this. Smash this. Zap, zap. Grab this. No. I'm gonna go with trial and error. There's no way that I can get back, though. Or is there? Holy smokes. Okay. And then... I mean, I can use the hammer here. I don't see this working out for me, but let's try. Oop, I needed to press the shoot button, but I didn't have a path. Okay. Now, feels like my best move is to get this last and then just make an easy escape with the hammer. So if I need 2 shots to do that, and I have 6 shots total, how can I get the rest of this stuff in 4 shots? I think I actually answered it for myself when I proved that I can push this guy, eliminate him at the last moment, run all the way back and escape him. Because then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's give it a shot. Excuse me, fellas. Boom. Come get it, boys. Oh, you're too late. Haha. Okay, sand! Sand slows Lolo down. Medusa needs to be blocked 4 times. She's the only Medusa. There is 1, 2 emerald framers and 2 movable potential block snakies. Okay. Let's see what's available to us. I can get this first, and then I must proceed because there's nothing to do over here. Wait. No. I guess? No, I don't see the benefit, but I could... No, I could push this snaky over here, but then push him to here and then up to here to block her on this side. Alternately, if I go up here, I'm just stuck. Okay. Well, that focuses the mind a little. Let's try it. The sand makes it tricky. I overshot. HHKK. I wonder if there's a lot of little kids who, in games with simple password systems like this, like, tried to brute force it, thinking like, you know, it's only 4 letters. Like, we can guess a password that'll get us to the last level. Because they didn't understand how combinations can proliferate. The tricky part here is that I suspect I'm supposed to get this done quickly as a one-shot reflex thing and not do this. And yet, I don't know. So I'll see what I can do. Might as well. At, like, worst case scenario, I'm just learning what else is going on in this level. So this is how I'll block her from above. But then how will I ever block her from below? Well, there'll be plenty of time to think about that. Yeah. 2 shots was not the way because now I'm stymied. No, I'm not stymied. Because now I can go over here. Collect these 2. Are there more shots? Come on. No. And so... Alright. If I had 1 shot, though, what would I do to block her from below? Nothing. Like, this snaky could, in theory, go here, down to here, over to here. Can I get that done in 1 shot? Maybe. Okay. I guess the first thing is to get this snaky, try to get that snaky into position with a single shot. Because I don't see any other first move possibility. That was like working-esque. It's the pacing being thrown off by the sand. Boom. Haha. Okay. Is that it? Have I just solved it now? I guess the question is whether that other snaky can be got into position with a single shot. No, it's not. There's no need to worry about that, is there? Because he can certainly be gotten into this position with a single shot. And then that framer can just do the job that I wanted the snaky to do. Perfect. Just gotta tediously walk back around. Oh, but not that far around. And we get it. Awesome. Okay. Nothing but snakies. And of course, a lot of arrows on the floor. This is a navigational puzzle. The first move is clear enough. Oh, and I can change the directionality of a single arrow, but I must choose wisely. I've also got 2 shots. Yeah. I think a lot of this puzzle here is, I think there's a lot of like animals making themselves big to intimidate you. I think part of the design here is just visually overwhelming you, because there's things like look at this arrow. This arrow is not restricting you in any way. It's just there to add to the chaos. Okay, so if I can only change the direction of one arrow, I should think about how am I going to get to the treasure in the end. I would need to change an arrow direction from here, but not from here, because over here I could go down, over, down, down, over, over. So, where am I going to need it? Probably up here in this cluster. With this guy, I probably want to put him all the way over here and just never think about him again. Let me try that. Two more shots, that's nice. Okay, think it through. If I put this snaky here, and then I double shoot this snaky, I can get the thing, and then... One. Is there a way out? Keeping in mind that I can change the direction of a single arrow. Over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, change it. If I have 2 shots, because I would have to get rid of a snaky. There've got to be more shots coming, I hope. There must be, I hope. I think I need to know what happens. Well, what happens is I'm stuck, because I don't have any shots. So the fact that I can change this doesn't matter. Okay. Fortunately, I hadn't really done much. So it does not take long to get us back in position to try again. So, one thing we could hope for is that there are more shots in that one down there which I can acquire by using 2 shots, I believe. Shots? No more shots. Okay. Well, there's the real tricky part then. I guess what I wanted to do... Okay. If instead of coming back here, I had blasted him away, gone up here, I come over, in here, down, over, up, over, grab it, and then I can get out with a single thing and a single shot. Oh, I don't even need 2 shots to do this. Yes, I do. Never mind. Yes, I do. Which is fine. It opens up, and then I can go like this. Change this 1 shot, and I can get there, right? Yes, I can. Aha! There. It's intimidating, but you just take a deep breath. You got it. Okay, so the gimmick here is clearly carefully timing leaper sleeps so that they become blocks for you to protect you from Medusas. So, put 1 to sleep like that. I might come to regret the fact that they're kind of in a little. Or I might come to feel like I nailed it. I still want to block the Medusas on the left from above. If I have shots, I can do that just with Snaky. So, hey game, can I have some shots? Just like a shot? Just a pair of shots, thank you. Okay. Deal with the sand, but... Okay. Somehow I was not expecting that, but I didn't scare myself. I guess because I knew that it had fallen apart, because I didn't do it fast enough. Not what I wanted to happen. Okay. Look at them. All lined up in a row. Thanks, pals. What about this one? Might as well grab it. Waffle syrup! Happy Victoria Day! Alright. It's probably easier actually if I do it like this. Ah! Except that the sand makes it really easy to push too hard. At least the leaper management is not actually too challenging here. I suppose I don't actually need a 1-to-1 leaper to Medusa block ratio. So there might be a way to use the leaper for the vertical block there. That skull's just kind of sitting there. I can't see the point of it. It's trapped by the grass. It's just aesthetics. Okay. Push this thing down without slipping. All the way over. Down one. Over. Yeah. He's having a nap. Soon he'll wake up and go nuts. Obviously, I'm going to need to shoot one goal fire there. And that's all there is, right? Unless... Oh, I think I see what the skull's for. I don't think the shot is enough, because the skull's a pretty rapid firer. I think I will actually need to grab that last target, get back on this grass, put the skull in an egg, and then use it as a block. Which I can absolutely do. There. Boom. Alright. Okay. I'm probably not going to solve all 5 puzzles on floor 5 before I got to wrap up soon. Because I did, wouldn't you know, like a gentleman, told my girlfriend I'd spend some of the holiday hanging out with her. It'd be great if I did, because that's half the game. But we'll see. How are you today, Officer? What's going on? Okay. So, 5 blocks are needed here. Ultimately, because that top right goal needs to be blocked for me to get the treasure. Good. So I guess this is actually just the trick here is all about just running from the last Alma. Oh ho! I decided the exact opposite. Danielle said, we gotta take a day this week and get a bunch of housework done. Do you want to do today or Wednesday? I said, Wednesday. Whatever day is not today is the day that I want to do all the chores. Okay. Yeah. You can use an emerald framer to stop that goal. And then it's really just a matter of will we have enough shots for all to egg all the Almas? I'm not sure. I mean, we have to. And also, just getting the timing here seems tricky. Oh, it's not that tricky, I guess. Just, you know, hoping against hope here that we get some more shots from one of the ones that I pick. Which we did not. Well, there they are. There they are. It's fine. There's a lot. I was really expecting mostly like harder puzzle designs that use deeper mechanics, and there've been like definitely some early game, like these are more challenging early game puzzles for Lolo, and there have been at least the shooting the goals fire mechanic. I can't remember ever using that in the North American releases of these games, but What I was not expecting was so many... Hey, this is not... This puzzle is in Lolo 2. Or possibly Lolo 3 in America. How about that? Okay. Well... I'm just leaping into action. You'd think that I remember the answer or something, and I do not. That's not the case. In fact, I feel pretty strongly I'm already doing this wrong, because I didn't do any counting. But let's find out. At least I know that I can solve it. Okay. What else do I need? Where can I get it? Well, might as well put this in place. Grab this. I'm only gonna have 2 shots. Well, actually, I can have both these framers just by blocking Medusa here. Can I do my thing with the framers, though? Oh yeah, because I only need 1. Oh yeah. Yep. There. It's like riding a bike. Does not take long until you're just pumping your legs, confident the thing's not going to fall over underneath you. This does not look familiar. Okay. 2 runners currently locked in the corner. Lots of goals. 2 of which are untenable in their current position. Or at least one of them is definitely. You know, even if I get this last, this goal needs to be egged at the very least. 2 bridges in play. Temporary, of course. Pardon me. Well, I think the first thing to do, actually, is to verify. Are there shots in that top left framer? If there aren't... Ah, there are. Okay. Because if there aren't, then that's the obvious one to get last, and this isn't really all that tricky. You know what? Now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this is familiar. Perhaps not instantly recognizable for me in the same way the other one was. Okay, so what would I want to get last? Well... Oh, because I want to use the framers to just block off all the skulls. That much seems obvious. Let me just confirm that I can. That doesn't solve all of them, but it solves all of them except for this one. Well, if there were no shots in it, and I had a shot left at the end, I could put that goal in an egg and then grab it and get it. But once you know there's shots in it, it's like, well, I can't leave this for last, so... Okay. Put that all the way down, actually, because I want to get these out of here and then shut this whole thing down. I think a modified version of this might be in the North American ones. I feel like the Alma and the Leaper. Thanks, Guided by Voices. I shall. I love any day where I don't do any chores. All those dudes are blocked now. So now it is just a question of, how do I bring this all to a close? Well, I have both bridges now. And 2 shots left. But I've made it uncomfortable for myself to get all of those shots. Because with my 2 remaining shots... No, okay. Okay. Now I think I see what to do. Made things tricky for myself, but I think I can manage this. Yeah, because I can... There. There. Get these, use my last 2 shots to zap those gulls, and hope I can outrun the other 2. Boom. Excellent. Maybe I will finish 4 or 5. For like 15 minutes. So, probably not. But maybe. Probably not. Okay. Alright. This Medusa needs to be blocked twice. This Medusa... probably twice. Maybe 3 times. This one needs to be blocked probably twice. Or possibly just once. Maybe twice. This one, twice. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a maybe 8, maybe 9. We have 5, 10, 12 emerald framers and a snaky. There's no concern about which one to get last. Probably, I hope. So, let's push some blocks. See what happens. I push this down 1, and then this down 1, and this over 1. Then I can bring this down to here. Then I can bring this down to here to block both of these Medusas from the right at the same time. Great. Okay. Then, well, this one pretty much has to come over and block Medusa here. I assume. Maybe. Hopefully. So I put that one there. But now... No. Nope. Alright. Well, find out how many shots are there. If there are more shots. If there are, I can't actually confirm it, because I can't get to that thing without dying. So how to block this Medusa on the left is the question. Could it be a sneaky respawn? Because what else, in what other scenario can I get to this area? Like, I need to block her here. Obviously, I can't push that down because she'd kill me. If I push this down, then I'm locked. I think the snaky must be a respawner. Well, let's play around with that theory. I think I can also make use of more of these framers than I did last time. Or exactly as many as I did last time, at least. At the very least, we know it's possible to do a thing I already did. Oh no, no, that's not the half spot. Whew. Almost gave myself quite a fright. Okay. So the theory is that this little snaky here will do the respawn gimmick. Let's find it. Very nice. I used to think that was a mechanic that, like, broke the, like, logical nature of the puzzles. Now, as a wiser and more logical adult, I see that you can actually always figure out exactly when the respawn gimmick will be in play. And now, there's nothing but to block the one Medusa from the bottom, which is easy. Okay. Got 10 minutes. This is the final room. Kinda looks familiar, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's think. Let's think. Let's break it down. This Medusa used to be blocked 3 times. So does this one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've done this. I think I did it in Lolo 3, though. Feels more recent. Whatever. They're allowed to reuse their puzzle designs. Just makes me excited for all the brand new puzzles that'll be in Lolo 3. Okay. They're in Lolo 2 Famicom version. Okay, so. Eventually, Don Medusa needs to be blocked twice to hold him in a corner. Right now, I should do this. Racing against time, but get those out of the way. I don't remember exactly what the trick turns out to be to this one, but I bet I will. Okay. I think I want to do this. I think. Maybe I'm about to find out that the whole puzzle is not stored in my subconscious yet. I don't know. I feel like it turned out to be simpler than it seemed in the end. But then again, that's true of all difficult puzzles. Every puzzle that tortures you will ultimately turn out to have been quite simple. And you, a fool, for struggling. It comes down to how to manage the snakies. I know that much, but obviously that's what it comes down to. When I get the bridge will be important. Can't remember if there's a current. Doesn't matter. If you solved the puzzle before without already knowing the solution, you don't need to remember what the solution is to solve it now. There must be a respawn. Must there? Try something like this. Put this here. Push this guy in the water. Oh, okay. I can see different possibilities. I might as well just try them. Yeah. What is, okay. Well, here's the thought. Assuming a current. Solving this puzzle like an economist. But not quite, eh? Because not much shots. Are there shots in this? No. Okay. Focuses the mind. Okay. Getting the bridge will be the last thing that happens. Which implies something? But what? Okay, I do think that I actually want to leave Don Medusa a bit active at first. I think. Why do I think that? Oh, I think I see why. Because I can get this whole thing done and then block him, and I didn't need to block him from above as well. Efficiency. Okay. Then it actually, this should just come together a bit easier. I hope. She's just investigating the Frosthaven box. She does a couple times a day without ever damaging anything in it. What a sweetheart. A box that seems to be sort of basically filled with tiny boxes and also lots of things. It's like catnip to a cat. Yeah. Hardly seems so difficult now. Just maneuver this one into position. And the other one. Into position. Right there. Now this should be quite doable. Yeah, I don't even need the bridge, but I'll use it. Okay, 5 floors. That's a good start to Adventures of Lolo on the Famicom. We're halfway through the game. There are 25 puzzles remaining. Awesome. Fun stuff. I gotta get some other puzzle games on the go for just occasional popping in. I still haven't played The Witness. That's been out for almost a decade. There's plenty to do. And I will at some point. So check it out. There will not be Greg and James Beat 'em Up tomorrow. I gotta cancel that off the schedule. I'll probably do something in its place, but I'm not sure what. Stay tuned. We do have a Discord. If you want to come join the Discord, I do try to make announcements there when I decide things, so maybe find out before it happens tomorrow night. Either way, Greg and I will be back at it the week after. Unfortunately, that means Guided by Voices, who can't hear my voice, although I'm glad you stopped by, as the saying goes, has to wait another week to find out what Ninja Clowns is all about. Ah, well. Greg has a very good reason, which is that it's his partner, Carrie Ann, or Carrion Librarian, she's called when she shows up here in the chat. It's her birthday. He's going to spend her birthday with her and not me. You know, I'm her, because Tuesday's supposed to be our day. But people let you down. What can I say? No. Greg will be with Carrie Ann. So no Greg and James Beat 'em Up, but probably something. We're doing Friday Night Frosthaven on Thursday this week. There's another schedule update I need to make, and will. And then it'll be the weekend. Next weekend is dicey because it's Danielle's birthday. I'm going to talk to her and see if in and around making sure she feels special, which she will. That's important. We can fit in some Dark Sun Shattered Lands on Sunday and a little Quest for Glory 5 Dragonfire on... Or Dark Sun Shattered Lands on Saturday, a little Quest for Glory Dragonfire on Sunday. We'll see. But maybe. It could happen. And, yeah. That's the hope. Lolo is an intermittent for me. Just when I get a chance, I'll hop on. Maybe I'll get uncreative and that's what I do tomorrow evening. We'll see. But at any rate, lots more blocks to push ahead of us, and then lots of other exciting stuff on the go. Great. That's it. If you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. But I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, we're pushing those blocks, climbing that tower together. Take care of yourselves, and be kind to everyone you meet.